Hello, welcome to Asian Petrol. It is December 21st here in Korea. It's about 5:40 p.m. here in Korea. You know, it's winter time, so it's getting dark already. And today we have the 2021 Hyundai Sonata N Line. It's got 2.5 liter turbo, making about 290 horsepower, 311 pound-feet of torque. Made it to new wet type 8-speed dual clutch, and it's still front wheel driven. So we're going to show you how it drives. We just got it this afternoon to our office, so we're going to take the night drive today and also show you daytime review. So if you missed that daytime review, please refer to the link above. So let me just quickly show you what is different for this N Line from the front. Oops, sorry. Same hood line here, looks pretty good. Same hidden type DRL, chrome strip hidden type DRL, same LED headlamp, but we have a N Line emblem here and a new grille. It's high black glossy. It's been snowing here, so it's a little bit dirty. 360 camera right here, radar sensor for the adaptive cruise control with the Hyundai logo. We also have very distinctive and functional 3 air intakes right here. More openings on the bottom, and also have air curtains on each side with different patterns. And right here too. So it comes out this way as well. So it's you know, quite nice. What do you think about it in the comment sections? We asked for the red so we can celebrate Christmas together. So tomorrow daytime review, we're gonna shoot it as a Christmas special. So stay tuned. And looking at the car from the side, it's very similar but subtle changes. Blacked outside mirrors first, N Line emblem right there. And it also has a new rocker panel. It's also blacked out and making the car look a little bit lower than before. So guys, do let me know what do you think about it in the comment section. We definitely have a new 19-inch rims. Some people think it's too busy. You know, Hyundai's been rolling out cars with a little bit busy looking wheels. But if you see it in person, because it's actually two-tone, doesn't look that really bad, but yeah, it could be a little bit you know, less busy. It's wearing a Petrolhead P0. It's wearing 245 40 by 19 on front and back, and this N Line definitely has larger rotors and also low steel pads. Okay, so looks quite nice. And so let me also show you the car from the rear. It has a black wing for the Sonata N Line, but it does not say N Line anywhere. So maybe you might mistake in this for a Sonata Sensuous. But if you see it on the bottom, it's got dual tip, dual exhaust on each side with the diffuser on the bottom. So let me just put a B-roll showing you how it sounds, okay? So trunk looks pretty much the same. It's dark, so let me just quickly show you. Same deal, fixer flats kits for Korean spec model. But if you get it in North America, don't worry, because I think they have a space for the spare tire. I think they're gonna give you a spare. We also have a ski through, but it does not fold for the Korean spec model. So okay, all right. And I forgot to show you the headlamp system, but let me just show it to you right now. That's DRL headlamp, that's high beam turn signal, and this is what horn sounds like. Well, let me also show you the engine room. So let me just start her up, and this is what it sounds like from standing still. So pretty okay. So gonna let you hear it more when we are on the road, but we have to be a little bit careful because it snowed here a few days ago here in Korea, and they put lots of calcium chloride, and it's a little bit slippery. So it's a front wheel driven, so let me just show you how this Sonata manages 290 horsepower. And this is 2.5 liter turbo, which also can be found in new Stinger. In new Stinger it makes about 304 horsepower, but I guess they had to detune the motor because, you know, like I told you, this is still front wheel driven. But I really love this 2.5 liter turbo. It just really pulls very linearly all throughout RPM range, and it's just really loves to climb up the RPM range. So let me show you how it looks like and how it sounds like. And made it to new wet type 8-speed dual clutch transmission with paddle shifter. So okay, now let me just quickly show you the car from the driver's seat and let's go drive. And let me also show you the car from the second row seats quickly. So that's my tripod. So you guys all know I'm 6'2", and there's good amount of headroom as well. My hair is gently brushing against it, and there was where I was sitting. There's good amount of leg room as well. So what is so different about this car? Red stitchings here on the door trim as well, and they place this very distinctive chrome line for the handle and also for the door trim as well. And the seat, if you see it, it's actually got Napa leather plus suede. So if your driver gets carried away, he drives too quickly, I think it will hold you very nicely. More stitching on the headrest and also on the seat and also on the door trim as well. Black, you know, finishing on the top. But other than that, it's still very comfortable Sonata. Ski through right there, 2 cup holders, good armrest, 2 air vents, 1 fast USB charging port, you know, walk-in device for lazy people like me. Manual sunshade for the side, window, not all the way, but almost all the way. This one is not full automatic. 2-stage heated seats, and we have a big panoramic sunroof on the top. So it's still very comfortable Hyundai Sonata. So let's move to the driver's seat and show you what is different for the N Line, and let's go out and show you how it drives, okay? Okay, let me also show you the car from the driver's seat and show you what is different about this Sonata N Line. Just like the second row seats, we have very distinctive chrome line for the handle and for the door trim. Lots of red stitchings here on the door trim, on the steering wheel, and on the seats, and also on the dashboard. So lots of red stitchings here and there. And the seat, we have suede in the middle, Napa leather on the side, and also N emblem right here. So some might ask, you know, does it hurt my back? Well, I'm 6'2". It certainly holds me better. I drove here about 30 minutes and, you know, it was holding me very nicely even when I was driving quite crazy, and still does not hurt my back. And you know, this is N Line, so somewhere between regular Hyundai and a true N. So still, I think they really wanted to make it as a good daily driver as well. And if you can see it, we have a N emblem right here on the bottom. I'm kind of surprised that they did not use the Deka steering wheel, but other than that, it's still very comfortable Hyundai Sonata. We have a 360 camera right here, so that's a very good 10.25-inch infotainment screen and 12.3-inch gauge cluster. And this page is new for the N Line. They have added torque meter, PSI, turbo boost, and gauge cluster. And we also have 4 drive modes: custom, sports plus, sports, and normal. And when you do go into sports plus mode, it automatically disengages the traction control. So, you know, I was driving on the way here, and it's slippery today because people put lots of calcium chloride on the road. It snowed a few days ago, and when you floor it, it's just the front tires really spin. So I'm going to show you pretty soon. Then we also have head-up display. Many people complain that all new Hyundai Tucson does not have head-up display. So, you know, Hyundai, hopefully soon in the future, you'll also add head-up display for the all new Hyundai Tucson. Full automatic for the Ford front 2 passengers, but this one's you have to hold it yourself. Here we have we can lower this, that's minimum, and that's full. So let's put it on to like 18, and you can open the trunk, ESC off, lane keep assist, electric parking. So that's pretty good. We also have auto hold here. This also comes with the push button type. You know, some people don't like it, but you know, I have Hyundai Palisades. I have gotten used to it already. It's very easy. You just press it. You just go to drive, parking, easy. And when you do just shut off the car, it will just go into park. So it's a very safe system. It will, yeah, that's a heated steering wheel, and this is also gives you 3-stage auto mode. Even the set temperature can choose amount of air blown. So I kind of like that because I sometimes don't like to have too much air coming. This is what key fob looks like. This is full option model, but interestingly, they have taken out remote park assist for this Hyundai Sonata N Line because I think they really wanted to keep the price down for the Korean spec. So hopefully you guys will get the park assist feature in the US. You know, good storage area right there. And we also have moon lamp. If you guys are interested, let me just show you the moon lamp quickly. Go to vehicle and go to lights and ambient lights, color. I'll just show you each of them. That's polar white, moon white, not sure what the difference is, ice blue, ocean blue, jade green, orchid green, freesia yellow, sunrise red, aurora purple, lightning violets, and custom color. You can choose among 64 different colors on your moon lamp. And we also have a sound generator right here. Soft, normal, strong. Right now it's off, but on the road we're going to show you how it sounds on the road. Okay, so now let's get going and show you the car from the road actually. Okay, so some people really wanted me to show you the difference of the headlamp system. This is with DRL, that's headlamp, high beam. There's no fog lamp, so. And this has, if you see it, auto high beam assist, but in city traffic, it really does not work because we have like street lights everywhere here in this city. So this is with the high beam. It's got LED headlamp system, but it's not like full LED headlamp system from Genesis, but I think it's still bright enough. You see, very bright enough, but Genesis has a brighter system, but this should be quite nice for this class, okay? Alright guys, on the road with new Sonata N Line. When you're driving like this, it feels very similar to any other Hyundai Sonatas. Good visibility, side mirrors large enough too. We also have blind spot alert system and also a monitoring system, which will greatly help you during your lane changes. And I think you guys will be curious about the ride. First of all, this Sonata does not have adaptive suspension, so it will not change according to the drive modes you select. First of all, let's just put it on to normal and let you hear it. Oh, wow, it pulls quite nicely. Oh my gosh. Like I told you, this makes about 290 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque, and it just pulls very nicely. Okay, so now let's put it on to sports mode one more time. Ooh, I think the turbo kicks in a little bit earlier. Let's put it on to sports plus mode. We have to be careful because when you do put it onto Sports Plus mode, it automatically just kills the traction control. So, just and it holds the gear longer. Let's see, we're in Sports Plus mode. Let's see if it's 6,000. Oh, it does shift. So, but this 8-speed wet type dual clutch transmission feels very light. Shifts very quickly as well. But it's certainly nice to have the boost gauge and also torque gauge in the middle. So right now I have the sound generator, let's see, in off mode, I think it was. Let's see, vehicle. Yes, it's in off mode, and I think it sounds pretty good even without it. So this is in soft. Oh, so there's that little artificial thing coming on. So this is in normal. Oh, it definitely makes you think this car, you know, is going faster, making more power. But let me just let you hear it in strong. Oh my God! Even at this speed, the tires really spin time to time. So I have to be careful. But oh my God, definitely. Did you hear that? See, this part. That's just too much for me. But you know, some Hyundai seem to be getting better with the artificial sound. But I would just leave it in off for me. Let you hear one more time. That's off. Wow. So yeah, off for me. So if you really love, you know, car enthusiasts, if you love exhaust sound, I think, you know, just put a Flowmaster Bola exhaust in. I think this will sound very nice, and it really pulls very nicely. I really love this 2.5 liter turbo from new Stinger, and this also feels very nice with this all new, I mean not all new, Hyundai Sonata N Line. And this 8-speed wet type dual clutch transmission is working very nicely. I mean, 6,000 still holding. So it shift near like 6,100 RPM, but it definitely feels a lot better than the previous 7-speed DCT. You know, it's taking more torque and it just shifts very quickly. And this paddle shifters feels very nice. And as I told you, we have it in off mode. Sounds pretty good. Oh! So this 2.5 liter turbo, probably detuned for the front wheel driven Sonata, makes about 304 horsepower in Stinger, but this only makes 290 horsepower, so, but still feels very nice. I mean, and the brakes just bites down hard. It's not making any, you know, screaming noise. It just bites down. And even the Purity P0s feels very sticky. See, there's a nice brakes. There's a camera detector. Okay, why don't we go a little bit further, because there's a camera detector. So it just pulls very linearly. So suspension definitely feels a lot stiffer when you're going over big bumps like this. But you know, this is still inline, so I think this can be still very good daily driver. Really wish Hyundai will also roll out Sonata N's in the future. And this 8-speed wet type dual clutch transmission is just working very nicely. So let me just show you. We're in Sport Plus mode. So we have to be careful. Like I told you, it snowed here in Korea a few days ago. Government officials put lots of calcium chloride on the floor, and when you kind of, test it with your shoes, it's very slippery, so I have to be careful. So in normal mode, it does slip too. Sport mode. So ESC comes on. Sport Plus mode. Wow. Just bunch. Like I told you, we have lots of calcium chloride on the floor. It's very, very slippery. So I think gonna have to be very careful tomorrow as well. See, like this. So you have to be careful. So let me just let you hear the full throttle. This thing just pulls hard. Oh my goodness. Woo! And how's the NVH? I think it's very similar to Hyundai Sonata N, because we have double laminated windows for the first row, just single one for the second row. So, up to first row, I think it's quiet. Pretty quiet. And the steering wheel, I think it's a little bit too light for my taste. I mean, because this car has lots of power and you'll be driving quite fast, and this feels, it feels very direct, but it's too light. So I don't know why they set it up like this. So a little bit more weight on the steering wheel would be nice, but it feels very direct. I'm gonna have to drive it tomorrow, but a little bit worried about slippery road. Gosh, why did it have to snow before Sonata N Line? But this 8-speed automatic, wow, definitely shift very eagerly, but still very comfortable. Hyundai Sonata still has all the tech, but it just has this 2.5 liter turbo from new Stinger. This motor is going to be used on the new Hyundai Santa Fe, new Sorento, and also Genesis GV70, G80, and GV80. So this engine, I think, has plenty powerful to cover everybody, and I think that's a very good unit they made. I really fell in love with this 2.5 liter turbo when I was test driving the new Kia Stinger, and definitely it feels very lovely with this Hyundai Sonata. Gosh. For some reason, the adaptive cruise control is not working. I try to clean the sensor, but let me just let you hear the Bose sound system. Sounds pretty good.
어떻게 보십니까? 동의하십니까?
징계위원회 끝나겠죠. 그때 상금왕에 올랐습니다.
It sounds quite crisp.
좀
Good bass too.
끝내고
가 걱정이 돼서 그 집에.
So guys, do let me know, how do you like the Bose sound system in the comment section. We're almost done, and at the end, I'm going to show you how this guy sounds, and I'm going to also show you a few more things, okay? We're still in Sports Plus mode. Let me just let you hear it one more time. Wow! Just pulls very hard. Whew. Wow. So really hope everybody's staying healthy away from the coronavirus. You know, weather is getting cold here in Korea and it's getting worse here in Korea too. So stay healthy. And this has been a short night drive with 2021 Hyundai Sonata N Line. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back with more car reviews. So before you leave, if you love cars and car reviews, please do consider subscribing to our channel and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Thank you guys. See you soon. Stay healthy and bye bye. So yeah, I think that's a no-go. So this Sonata N Line also has lead car alert system. Let's say you're texting and stuff like that, and if the lead car departs, then the car will alert you with an alarm and on the gate cluster. So quite nice. I'm sorry because, you know, the weather is really bad here. It's slippery. Really could not show you all the things you need to see about this N Line. A little bit worried about tomorrow's daytime review because like I just showed you, even with the traction control, it just cannot put down all the power. The road is really slippery with all the calcium chlorides, but I'm gonna try it tomorrow and let's see what happens. Okay, so good night guys, see you. Like I told you, stay healthy. Bye bye.